Welcome to the Sunday morning simulcast with Rom Wills. Look for the hero within. Look for the hero within. Now, what do I mean when I say look for the hero within? One of the things that you have to understand is that many of us, most of us, we look outside of ourselves for the solution. We look outside of, even more than the solution, we look outside of ourselves for that person, that individual who will lead us or show us the way. And now somebody might say, well, Rom, a lot of people look to you. Okay, that's fine, but I want people to look within. All I am is just want to inspire you to see, look in the mirror and see who you are within. You're the hero. And what I mean by hero, that person who can solve your problems, who can do the great things, who can make your life better. Because one thing about me, I've never been a hero worshiper. Never really been. Never been. Now, there's some individuals I admired, but never worshiped, because I always looked within to solve the problems. Now, you can get inspired by what someone else has done, and there's nothing wrong with that. You can definitely get inspired by what someone else has done. But do you want to be in a situation where you're just totally looking at that other person? See, that's how, I'm going to tell you what, that's how you get people who follow negative individuals. And then when that negative individual shows himself to be negative, a lot of people can't handle that. But really, you've got to look within yourself. Because if you have that issue, that's your issue. And, I always talk about the talent within, your gifts within. You have that. You have that within you. You have to bring it to the fore. You're the hero. Indeed, when you see those stories are really for you. In writers and professional writers, they'll call it the hero's journey. And if you look at a lot of movies, it's a certain pattern that they have. They have someone who's just living an ordinary life. They have a call to adventure. They reject the call to adventure, but then something forces them to get into the adventure anyway, to do something. And they have to go seek something. And they have a mentor, they have allies and everything. And then, they'll go to a dark place, but then they all merge. And, the hero wins the day. That's really an allegory to what all people have to do. You have to find everything you want is within you. And you'll notice that's a theme of many movies, many very powerful movies. Everything from Wizard of Oz to Star Wars. That hero within. Because you got it within you already. You got it. Whether it's the red slippers to get you home or the Force. You have it. You have it. The Matrix. You already have everything within you. But you have to seek it out. You have to know that it's there. You have to believe in yourself. And this ties into what I always say about the talent. Everyone has that talent. Your life is totally within your power to create the life that you want. It's totally within your power to solve all your problems. But I'm going to tell you what, there are many forces out here who don't want you to look within. Because if you look within, then you're not propping them up. You're not giving them influence. You're not giving them power. So a lot of people, there's a lot of forces say, oh, no, I can solve your problem. I can't. No, ultimately, you can. You can. It's your problem. And you are power beyond belief. Beyond belief. Beyond even your own belief. And I'm going to tell you what, every person has to go on that hero's journey. First of all, you have to be called to action. You have to be called to action. And it could be something that's happening. And you might resist the call at first. Okay, that's normal. That's normal. But then something happens where you have to do it. And yes, you're going to have fear. You might not know what to do. But I'm going to tell you what. You will find allies. You will find mentors that can help you. That's what they're there for. That's what someone like me is for. To just let you know that you got it within. And then once you go there, and you probably go to a dark place, hey, Life is like that. You'll go to that lower level, but you know what? You're supposed to go there and then find out even more about yourself and then rise up and then you return the hero. And I mean, that goes back. If you look at mythologies from different cultures and spiritual stories, it's all there. It's all there. And I'm here to tell you, as a thinking human being, it's within you to go there. It's within you to do what you need to do. You just got to believe in yourself. Now, bring this in with what I always talk about, the talents, your gifts. That's what those gifts are for, to bring them to the surface. Those are your superpowers. And see, the beauty is once you use them, once you have them, once you bring them into your consciousness, you always have them for life. You always have, whenever a problem comes up, because I'm going to tell you what, there's always going to be a problem that comes up. But then that's why every single one of us, we're on that journey. We're on that journey to find the hero. We're in that journey to find who we are. You know what? There was a famous movie, Barry Gordy's The Last Dragon. Came out in 1985. And it had, African-American character, Bruce Leroy. And he was fighting Sho'nuff, the Shogun of Harlem. And one of the main thing in the story, Bruce Leroy, was he had trained, but he wasn't convinced he was at that higher level. So he started looking for the master. So the man who was training said, well, okay, once you find that master, you'll find what you're looking for. And he went through all these adventures to find the master, but then didn't really find it. And then he was disappointed, but then he had to fight Sho'nuff. And that's one of the more famous, that's a classic scene. Because he was fighting Sho'nuff. Sho'nuff was dunking his head in water. And then all of a sudden, Sho'nuff said to him, now, who is the master? And Bruce Leroy was supposed to say Sho'nuff. But Bruce Leroy just looked at him with strength and force and said, I am. Then when Sho'nuff hit him, Sho'nuff stopped him. He stopped him. He was like, I am. So that's the thing. You are the master. You are the hero. I want y'all to really think about what I'm saying, and I'll get back with you later. Peace and blessings.